God was speaking with me even before I had no idea that he is existed. Okay, so I want to really encourage you today. If you do not believe in God, if you have no idea what the living God is, he's already communicating with you, whether you're acknowledging or not acknowledging. Sometimes because our life is so busy, because we're being bombarded left and right, we're being distracted to pull into different directions, we're being just filled with the false teachings about what living God is. That's why our mind is so hard to discern his voice. It's so hard to hear his voice. But I'm here to tell you, just to tell my little story, how God was speaking to me even before I knew him. I remember it happened 2 years ago when I just was so certain about my beliefs about God, my beliefs about myself, everything that I came from, all of my beliefs about my family that they taught me about God. I remember I got to the point in my life, but none of it had value to me anymore. Nothing that I believe about God, about how God communicates, what God should do. I call him different names. And I remember I got to the point of my life when my spirit was so crushed. None of the beliefs, none of the wisdom that I inherited from my family, from society that I grew up, from my tribe that I grew up, everything that I've learned on my own, just one night it just felt like it didn't have any value to me anymore. And I was crying out from the depth of my spirit to God, and I said, listen, I don't know your name. I've heard so many other names, but I know you made me. I'm so lost. Show me the way and I will follow you. And I remember I got up, nothing happened. The sky did not open wide. There was no voice. There was nothing of that. I still felt bad. But I remember these two numbers popped up in my head, 14:6, 14:6. And I was into numerology. I was into angelic numerology. I looked for these combinations, 222, 333, and I would always Google what is the meaning of it. And as soon as I prayed, this 14:6, and I knew it wasn't 146, it's 14:6. So ultimately I was like, okay, let's go Google this. I Googled it, and there's a Bible verse popped up, and it was, I am the way. No one comes to the Father except through me. It was literally the answer to my prayer when I asked 5 minutes ago, show me the way. And he replied to me through that 14:6 verse. And just like I said, God will communicate with you in a very simple language that makes sense only to you. To me, it was numerology, it was numbers, because I was hooked up on that. So whatever the question you have, ask him, come to him, and he will speak to you in a way that it makes sense only to you. And pay attention.